Okay, guys, today we're rebuilding the Atlanta Hawks. This team's got a bright future. Trae Young, John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, Kevin Huerter, Cam Reddish. I think for this rebuild, obviously Trae Young is staying on the team. I want to hold on to Huerter as well, and I want to hold on to DeAndre Hunter. John Collins, I could potentially hold on to, but he could be a big trade asset for us, along with Cam Reddish. We'll see how it goes. For now, I want to get everyone on one-year deals or big contracts off our books, or at least get some value back from them. You see, we have these big contracts in Parsons, Turner, Crabbe. They are expiring deals, but if we can get any value in return, I might as well do that now. So I'm going to do those trades, and I'll see you guys with what I'm doing. We're going to start with this trade for Evan Turner. We are getting rid of a 2023 first-round pick, but we're getting JJ Redick with another year on his contract, giving us trade value down the road. So for now, I'm going to do that. Then we're going to do this trade that's giving up Jabari Parker and Allen Crabbe. We're bringing in Tim Hardaway Jr. on an expiring deal, but we're getting a solid young point guard in Jalen Brunson. We're making this one, and then I think I got one more trade to make. Our final trade for season number 1 is going to be Alex Len and Bruno Fernando for a 2020 first-round pick plus Myers Leonard from the Miami Heat. I like that. So looking at a rotation for season number 1, it's nothing special, but we got Trae Young, JJ Redick, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Myers Leonard, with Tim Hardaway Jr., Kevin Huerter, Jalen Brunson, Cam Reddish, and Chandler Parsons off our bench. The only change I think I want to make here is give a lot less minutes to Tim Hardaway Jr. I really do want to have Kevin Huerter in our starting lineup. This is a guy that I'm a big believer in. I actually want to give a lot of player progression to him and Trae Young. I think I'm going to really spam player progression. Obviously, DeAndre Hunter and John Collins as well, if I can. Not player progression, but untapped potential when you get to training camps in the offseason. JJ Redick, you're still getting too many minutes. I want our 6-man to be Cam Reddish. Right now, he's getting 21. Is there anyone I can take away from? Take a little bit away from you, a little bit from Trae Young, just so I can get more minutes. Not to JJ Redick, but to Cam Reddish. That's what we're going to rock with for now. Is there a backup point guard that's getting too many minutes? Let's just move this to a 9-man rotation. We have no big men coming off our bench as it looks right now. So let me just move Damian Jones in here just so his team is not absolutely atrocious. I mean, I don't mind it being because I'm going to get a top pick, but we already have a solid rotation. Might as well see what we can do. I mean, I don't expect anything crazy, but maybe. So at the end of the season, we only finished with 21 wins, and the only good thing to come out of this season so far would be getting DeAndre Hunter on all-rookie first team. We obviously didn't make the playoffs. I'll see you guys at staff signings in the NBA draft. Here at staff signings, I fired our head coach, and I think I'm going to bring in Michael Stoffer. I'm going to offer him 4 years. Let's offer him 7 million. Make sure he gets on our team. He's got A+ offense, A+ defense. That's obviously great to see. That's going to help our team a lot, and he's a pace and space player. And we've obviously are led by, Trae Young. We've got Kevin Huerter. Pace and space is what we want to do. And then trainer, let's see. We got A- hero. I'd love to get more training camps. We've got a lot of budget. I'm going to crank this up to 350, 400,000. It really doesn't matter. As long as he accepts, we'll be happy. I don't think this will really hurt us negatively offering him a ton of money. We'll do that. And do we get both of them? Yes, we do. We're good to go. Seeing what we got in the NBA draft lottery, we landed the 5th overall pick. The pick we got from the Miami Heat ended up becoming number 11, but we also got the 22nd pick from the Brooklyn Nets. If I package all 3 of these together, can we get up to the number 1 pick? But just seeing what we can get straight up, we can bring in Zach LaVine, we can bring in Kevin Love, Jamal Murray. That's interesting. It's a massive contract, and he's coming off the bench. Or we can get Malcolm Brogdon and TJ Warren. That is very intriguing. I'm not gonna lie. LaMarcus Aldridge, Chris Paul, Andrew Wiggins, and Robert Covington. John Wall with 1 year remaining on his deal. I'm gonna look around for trades, and I'll see you guys with what I do. So what I ended up doing was trading our 11th pick and the 22nd pick plus a future first to get up to, I believe, number 2, right? Yeah, we have number 2 and number 5. I think I'm gonna make 2 selections here, so I'll see you guys in the draft. So to start things off, the New Orleans Pelicans had the number 1 overall pick. They ended up going Anthony Edwards. Here at number 2, we could potentially go LaMelo Ball. We could go James Wiseman. LaMelo Ball is obviously not really a need as we have Trae Young, but his trade value is going to be so high. He's going to progress so well. Having him off the bench could be absolutely lethal, giving us trade value down the road. I mean, James Wiseman is a very intriguing option, but I think I'm just going to go, LaMelo Ball, and I'll see who's available at pick number 5. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but we haven't gotten LaMelo in a couple of rebuilds. He's always a fun player to have on your team. There's a lot of hype surrounding him right now. I'll sim to number 5, and I'll see you guys then. Here at number 5, we just had James Wiseman go number 4. For a second, I thought we might be able to get him. Let's just do a trade finder real quick for our 5th overall pick. What could that bring us? It could bring us Zach LaVine with 2 years remaining, plus Daniel Gafford. It could give us a 2021 first plus Steven Adams from the Celtics. RJ Hampton, who actually went, like, I believe, 3rd overall. The 6th place plus Ed Davis. D'Angelo Russell for JJ Redick. Now, that one is very, very interesting. I think that's going to give us a lot more trade value as he progresses. I think I'm just going to do this one for now. I can't guarantee he's going to be on the team for too long, similar to what the Golden State Warriors are probably doing with D'Angelo Russell, just stashing him for value. But I'll see you guys at free agency. At the end of the season, we end up finishing with 55 wins, good enough to be the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. Things are looking good for us. If you look at our player stats, who led us in scoring, we had D'Angelo Russell at 20 a game, shooting 52% from the field and 44% from 3. Incredible. Plus, we also had Trae Young doing amazing. LaMelo Ball off the bench playing very solid. Andre Drummond got us 14 rebounds a game. DeAndre Hunter is coming into his own. Could see a little bit more production as the time goes on with him. John Collins really doesn't have that big of a role in our offense. That's fine with us. Herter, Bridges, McGee, Cam Reddish, we're looking very solid. I'm interested to see what we do in this NBA playoffs. Simulating the playoffs in the first round, we're going against the Chicago Bulls. Lauri Markkanen and Zach LaVine, I suppose they're still on the team. Who knows? We're up 2-0, 3-0. Hopefully we just go to the Eastern Conference Finals, match it with the Philadelphia 76ers, and maybe squeak into the NBA Finals. We shall see. Going against the Brooklyn Nets in the 2nd round. We're tied 1 game apiece. They're up 2-1. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving might take us down in the 2nd round. We lose in 5 games. That's sad to see. Hopefully they win the championship, so we can just say we lost to the eventual champions. They're down 3-1 to the Philadelphia 76ers. They lose in 6 games, and in the NBA Finals, we see the 76ers versus the Houston Rockets as the 76ers take it home with Ben Simmons winning Finals MVP, averaging practically a triple-double. I'll see you guys at free agency. We don't really have any money to do anything, which I'm fine with, so we're just going to get John Collins back on the team. Hopefully he accepts, no problem. Hopefully it's not just the qualifying offer. He accepts a 5-year, $162 million contract. I've been having a lot of problems with that, with these guys just taking their qualifying offer. No. Yeah, agree to the 5-year, $162 million contract, please. That would be nice. Let's make sure we'll match that, blah, blah, blah. I think it's probably just going to be this qualifying offer. This thing gets super weird with this. In free agency day 1, we got John Collins, but I'm guessing it's just on that 1-year, $3.9 million deal. I'll see you guys at the start of the season. At the start of the season, our team is looking very, very good. I just want to see if we can upgrade our front court coming off the bench, getting Derek Favors, who's an 84 overall, giving up JaVale McGee, Marvin Williams, and a 2022 first-round pick. Let's see if they accept it. They're not willing to do that. If I throw in a 2nd-rounder here, and I throw in a 2nd-rounder here, are you willing to get this done? Okay, let's just make this 2 first. Let's get this deal done. I think this would help us a lot. The Bucks pick in 2023. And then I think I need to obviously find a backup center at this point. You've got Derek Favors now, LaMelo Ball, Kevin Herter, and Cam Reddish. If we can turn Miles Bridges into a solid center, that would be great. I'm going to try to find a trade for him, and I'll see you guys when I find one. So we found a trade. We gave up a lot of picks, but it was worth it as this is our last season. We're in a full win now scenario. When you look at our rotation, after this rebuilds, I think it might blue screen. No, we're good. We got Trae Young, D'Angelo Russell, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Andre Drummond. Love that starting lineup. But then off the bench, we have LaMelo Ball, Bol, Derek Favors, Kevin Herter, and Cam Reddish. Absolutely love it. I think we really have a shot at this title, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So at the end of our final season, we see Anthony Davis win MVP, Evan Mobley Rookie of the Year, 6th man goes to DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis also wins Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved to Grant Williams, and our coach Michael Stauffer takes home Coach of the Year as we win 68-14. Looking at all NBA first team, do we see anybody here? Any Atlanta Hawks? Doesn't look like we have any Atlanta Hawks there. We finished with the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Looking at the league standings, do we have the best record in the NBA? Wow, we were, holy moly, like 19 games ahead of the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. And dang, we were still 18 games ahead of the top seed in the Western Conference. We're looking very, very good. If you look at our player stats, we were led by Trae Young, now at a 93 overall, getting us 20 points, almost 50% from the field, and shooting 42% from the. Look at our freaking backcourt. We have 2 guys taking over 7 threes a game, both shooting over 42%. That's absolutely lethal. Both great playmakers, getting over 7 assists a game. Then off the bench, we have LaMelo Ball, who's getting us 18 points per game. He's shooting 52% from the field and 44% from 3. 2 of our highest scorers are coming off of our bench. We also have DeAndre Hunter bringing us defense, probably shooting very efficient at 3 at 46%. John Collins, we have Andre Drummond doing his thing, getting us 10 rebounds. Not his 14 we saw before, but we obviously have a lot more minutes going to Bobo coming off our bench. Love this team. I think there's no way we don't win this title. I mean, we are 18 games ahead of the next best record. It wouldn't make much sense if we lost here, but we'll see. In the first round, we're going against the New York Knicks. We're up 3-0. Let's go right by them. We sweep them. And in the second round, are we going to be playing the Bucks or the 76ers? We're going against the Bucks in game number 1. They end up taking it. We take game 2. We take game 3. Let's go right by the Bucks. 3-1, 4-1, we win in 5, up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1 versus the Brooklyn Nets. We're going against the NBA Finals where we're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. They are no match. We're up 3-1. We win in 5 games as D'Angelo Russell wins MVP, getting 22 points, over 8 assists, shooting 53% from the field and 44% from 3. Looking at our final roster, we gave a lot of untapped potential to D'Angelo Russell and Trae Young. So we end up finishing with a 96 overall D'Angelo Russell, 94 overall Trae Young, 90 overall John Collins, 90 overall Andre Drummond, 88 DeAndre Hunter, 87 LaMelo Ball, 86 Bol, 86 Derek Favors. And we also kept Huerter and Reddish, giving us some solid players off the bench. You guys should be pretty proud, as I did keep Trae Young, I kept John Collins, I kept Huerter, I kept DeAndre Hunter, and I kept Cam Reddish, and we won the NBA championship. That's the end of you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and peace.